So I posted this video just over a year ago, and it's the best performing video that I produced, the most popular video I've produced to date, getting about, I think it's about 83,000 views. And I recently, just a little over 24 hours ago, I posted a short using just the first minute and a half of this video, just removing the outer bark, and it did quite well. It was 23,000, almost 24,000 views in a 24-hour period. So I've gotten a few questions, and I thought I'd just maybe repost the original video and answer a couple of those questions. So the main question that I get is what you would do with the bark. And I guess nowadays the most popular thing for using the outer bark for would be to do crafts. Given that it's waterproof and it's pliable, you can kind of work it like leather. So there's a lot of things you can do with it. You can make containers. You can make some very simple containers where you're just folding the bark. But you can also take that a little further, and with a little bit more effort and a little bit more skill, I guess, you can make waterproof containers, sort of like you buy the glass containers or plastic containers with sealing lids to keep moisture and water. Well, you can do the same thing using birch bark and birch wood. So I guess that's the main thing that you use it for. You can also, like I said, if you want to work it like leather, you can make purses, you can make bags, baskets, knife sheaths, and of course, it's a great fire starter. Given the paper-like consistency of the outer bark and the oils that are contained in it, especially off the living tree. You don't have to harvest and you don't have to damage the tree. You can just take your knife and sort of scrape some of the outer bark off, or just peel the parts on this, because it splits and peels and gets flaky on a lot of the trees. So it's very easy to harvest to start fires with as well. It's quite versatile. So in my opinion, birch trees are probably the most valuable tree we have in this area. From a general use and I don't know what they provide for us. The inner bark that you see me taking off in this video or harvesting it has nutritional value. Whether you believe that or not, I choose to. I make tea using the inner bark. I just break it up. It gets sort of, when it dries out, it gets kind of brittle, and it stores quite well, but you can break it up and throw it into your tea mixes in the wintertime. But I'm not going to get too much into that particular aspect of it. If you're interested, you can look that up. There's all kinds of information on it. So I've covered the outer bark. It's quite useful for things. The inner bark has nutritional value, and of course there's the wood. The wood for any number of things. It's good for building with. It's a sort of it's a hardwood, but it's not a super hardwood like an oak would be. But it's a nice wood to work with. It's kind of like a poor man's maple, I guess. And you can obviously burn it, firewood. Yeah, I'll have to burn a little bit more of it because, again, without getting too into it, firewood, when you're dealing with that, it's all wood has the same BTUs per pound, and meaning that it's a lighter wood than an oak or a maple. Do the math, you have to burn a little bit more of it. But also, a lot of people don't realize that the birch tree can be tapped the same way a maple tree is, and you can make sap out of it. The sugar content isn't as high, and the flavor is a little different. It can have a little bit of, I guess, an evergreen flavor to it, but you have to boil it for longer to get get it down to syrup. So therefore, you're going to need more of the sap in order to accomplish that goal. But yeah, it's a pretty wonderful tree, and it's worth looking into. And if you have them in your area, get to know them, because if you're into that kind of stuff, it's a very versatile tree. It's very useful to us. So look into that. Anyways, I hope that was helpful, and yeah, I'll leave it at that, I guess. Who knows, maybe we'll get lucky, and I'll get lucky, and this reposting of the same video will take off again. I don't know. Anyways, thanks for watching, and take care. Cheers.